Now, there was nothing very remarkable about Chris Preddie's name when it appeared on the 2012 New Year's Honours list until newspaper headlines brought to attention his family connections.
It was revealed that Chris is the cousin of the two teens jailed for the manslaughter of schoolboy Damilola Taylor. But the outcome of Chris's story is every bit as inspirational as his cousin's was shameful.
Yeah, we're very pleased to have you on the show today. Welcome.
Thank you.
A big day for you yesterday at the Palace.
Yes, yeah. It was a day to definitely put down in the books to remember. So it was amazing.
Well, let's just quickly establish the truth of the matter surrounding today's headlines, because the father of Damilola has come out and said that he didn't think that anybody in the family, your family line, should be receiving an OBE. But let's make this very clear: you had only ever met your cousins who were convicted for manslaughter at a family funeral after their incarceration.
Yeah, so I've only met them once. I've always grew up in North London with my mum. She was a single parent and my two sisters, so yeah.
You've never had a criminal record?
Never had a criminal record.
And you are a celebrated youth worker.
Yeah, so I do a lot of youth work. I used to work for the charity Crime Stoppers, going around to schools, colleges, youth clubs, prisons, and I now work for an organisation called MDR, Make Dreams Reality, and it kind of says what it says on the tin, really, trying to make a dream a reality.
That's why you were awarded the OBE yesterday. Yeah. But just going back to those criticisms today, can you understand the discontent that Damilola's family may feel when they read that a member of the family has been selected for such an honour?
Of course, and I think that for me, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I can only be adjustable and accountable for my actions. And as long as I carry on doing good work and trying to be positive and try and stay positive, that's the most I can do.
And that good work, it all stemmed. Where did it all start? How did you get involved in youth work? What drove you to that?
It basically was my turning point, really. I studied university performing arts, so I wanted to be a big-time actor. So well done to Adam Deacon for his BAFTA. So definitely know always kept track of his work and stuff like that. So I wanted to be an actor myself and went down the acting route and done several plays and performances and stuff like that. But then someone said to me I had a real knack for just talking to young people and just giving back to young people. So I kind of went down that road and it just started off there.
There was a kind of, excuse the term, trigger to your youth work, and that was that you lost a family member. Your brother was shot in Brixton in a gang shooting.
Yeah, my brother passed away 5 days after my birthday, or 4 days, should I say, 4 days after my 16th birthday, and that was near enough my turning point right there. And it was a youth worker that actually come up to me on that day and said to me, like, would your brother want you to be living like that, or would your brother want you to be going through this? And
so were you hanging out with the wrong crowd?
Yeah, it was just literally that. Like I said, I haven't got no criminal record, but again, like my mum used to always say to me, you hang around that kind of crowd, then you're kind of bad as well, do you know what I mean? And even though I never used to do a lot of the stuff, I was still in that circle, and that's why I joined Enterprise and that kind of thing is so serious now.
Because didn't your mother say to you at one point, she sat you down and she said, we love moms, we love them. She said to you, you're either going to be a follower or you're going to be a leader. And that stuck with you.
That stuck with me. That's always been one of her major sayings. And I used to hate when she used to say it to me when I was younger. She'd be like, oh, you're a leader or a follower. I'm not a follower, Mum, I'm not a follower. And I just always wanted to just prevail and just try and make her proud, really.
But, you know, I mean, in that South London area, I live not far from there. And, you know, as a parent myself, if I thought my son was running with a gang, I mean, I just don't know how you would sleep at night. It must have been terrifying for your mum, especially after what happened with your brother.
Yeah.
So how did you go about turning things around for yourself?
It was definitely difficult, and one of the ways it was for my mum. My mum actually brought me up in North London, so I got family that live in South London, but I wasn't actually brought up. I wasn't birthed there. I was birthed in North London Archway. So lucky enough, my mum took me away from that, and she brought me up too because she wanted a different life for me. So I give her all the credit and the strength for that, because she was the positive mother that wanted a new change for us.
But it all paid off yesterday because you took your mum to the Palace. Let's take a little look at some of the footage. This is you receiving your OBE from Her Majesty. So what was it like inside Buckingham Palace? It
was amazing, literally. It was such amazing. She came up to me and she goes, oh, you're Chris Preddie that everybody's been talking about. And I'm like, oh, you actually know who I am? Oh, this is excellent. So, yeah, I was speaking to her and she was really lovely, and she said to me, just carry on doing the great work that I'm doing. So just to be recognised from her and actually to say, carry on doing the great work, just makes me want to do it more. Well,
I know you forgot it earlier, but it's been whisked over in a taxi and it was just handed to me, and I've never seen one myself.
No.
By appointment to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and there it is. I must say it's probably one of the most proudest moments I would hope to say in your life thus far.
No, this far, yeah, definitely. And I think for any award, I think, like I said, I wanted to be an actor, so I wanted to get the BAFTAs and the Oscars and the mobile awards and stuff like that. And I'm not going to lie to everybody, I did not actually know what OBE was until I actually started to get the OBE myself. So when I got it for the post, I was like, what's this?
But that's great, because it means that the work you do, you're not doing it for recognition.
No,
you're
yeah,
doing it because it's a good thing to do. And you are an inspiration, because there are a lot of kids that are probably 1 foot on the wrong path in life, and if you can help get them on the right path, then good for you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I'm handing it back to you.
Your mother will be proud.
Thank you very much. Thank you
well
very much.
done, Chris.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, if Chris's story has inspired you, or you need help to get away from gangs or the trouble associated with them, there is help available. Details can be found on our website. That's itv.com/thismorning. OK, coming up, the